Hi there, it's Cassie. I'm back at One Sweet Shop, and I wanted to show you some of the, what are these, cutting dies? The cutting dies that I got with that Temu order. Now, I had ordered one package that was 200 cutting dies. I think that was this one. No, 100 cutting dies. And this one, I thought this one was 50 cutting dies. So, I want to show you the cutting dies that I got. And these were, can't remember what I paid, $11, $13. And then these ones were like $20. But I wanted to show you the variety I got. They're so sweet. And I was looking at these and thinking, wow, I can use some of these for my miniature crafts. So I'm going to have some fun with these. Just trying out different things. What can I put these on so you can see them better? What's on the back of this? Nothing? Good. Let's do that. There we go. Give me some extra room here. And look at the variety. I don't think I got any duplicates. I might have got a duplicate in the second bag of something I had here. But look at this. I'm going to hang those from my little kitchen wall in my dollhouse. I'm going to cut them out of paper and I'll double them up and make them thick so they look like fabric. Or maybe I'll even cover the paper with fabric just to give it that look. And I'm going to hang them in the dollhouse. Here's a little banner. I could hang that in my dollhouse. And this is kind of why I bought these in the first place. I thought, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to make really tiny flowers and stuff with them, but it'll give me some flower centers. And it'll give me some things I can use, like these leaves here will be great for dollhouse plants. You curl those up. Here's some little tools. I have some tools like that, actually. I kind of wish that I had ordered like ones that had little silverware or something. I do have a silverware punch, but I've been a little lazy in wanting to actually glue like 3 or 4 layers of them together to make tiny, tiny silverwares. But look at these. These would make cute little, if even a border of a little bedroom in a dollhouse. That would be so cute. So my mind is kind of spinning on what I'm going to use these little ones for. But they're going to be a lot of fun. I like some of the flowers too. I'm going to mix and match some of these flowers and maybe make some small flowers with plants. So they're going to go into my, remember that I made that kit that holds all the templates. I'm going to put all these little ones in there so I don't lose them because there's so many of them. So let me pop these back into this bag. And I'm going to show you the bag of 100 because it's actually, when you look at it, it's actually a really good deal for the amount of little die cuts you get. And yeah, maybe they're not practical, but you know what? I have a million tiny pieces of scrapbook paper in a bin that were cut-offs from journals and things like that. That will be perfect for making something with these. So I'm going to be using up all that paper, so I'm not wasting anything. And I'll be using these tiny dies for that. So I'm really impressed how small they are. Now I'm going to show you this one. This one had 100 dies, so I got quite a bit of different types in this bag. And it didn't seem like I got it. Maybe it's because it was from a different company that was selling on there. I'm not quite sure. But I got boats, and I got like seasonal things, spider webs. I got corals for, and I thought, you know, these are really nice. Here's a ballerina. That one I do believe was a duplicate. There's a little rake. Just for embellishments to sit in my dollhouse, I could cut these out and have it just standing up against the wall, and it'll actually look like a real rake. There's a little squirrel. I could make a squirrel sitting on the little balcony. And I just thought the little bird, a little hedgehog, a little flamingo. There's a potty, which is just so weird. But a little dog with a bone. There's a witch. And here's a little deer. Oh, I've got a little bit of a shadow. What is that? Is that from that's from the actual phone itself. Okay, I'll go off to the side here. I didn't realize I was so shadowed. Hedgehog. There's another ballerina in a different. So actually those ballerinas, to cut them out and maybe do some decor on a wall. You could have 3 dancing ballerinas across a wall, and they'd be miniaturized. So I was thinking, this is why I had bought these, was to do some miniature decoration with them. I thought this is such a cool little idea. There's a little Christmas tree on a stick. There's a bird, little reindeer. There's a he and she symbol. There's a basket, a little wreath, a baby, dragonfly, puppy dog. I think this is a frog. No, it's a wolf, a fox. Unicycle. Just some really, really fun ones. So these are going to be a lot of fun to do. I like this little mouse. I'm going to come up with, I like the baby bottle. I'm going to come up with a lot of ideas to use these for. And then I like this trim. So that was a little bit different. There's a little school bus. And then these were paper clips. There's a few of them. So I'm going to cut them out and see whether or not these paper clips actually work. I think there's 3 in here in total. I'm not sure where the other one is. But I know I saw 3 and I was thinking, I wonder if I could do those in my journals. Make a little paper clip for the journal and see how that turns out. I don't know where the other one is. It has disappeared. But I do believe it's here. This one says, I love you. So that's really cute. I like the umbrella. I like the car. I like the bat. So I'm going to come up with some really cool ideas. There's a little cross on a chain. So that's different. This is a really big pair of scissors, but you know, in a craft room display, that could be on the wall, and that could be like one, you know how you get those giant forks and spoons? Well, that could be a giant pair of scissors on a craft room wall. So there was 100 die cuts in here, and I just think it was a fabulous deal. It's probably the end of the barrel when they're selling sets or something like that. I'm not sure if I'll use all of these. Maybe I'll end up offering some of them that I don't use up to into my store at some time. But I want to show you some of the other die cuts I got because I just feel like I got a fabulous deal on them. And I just ordered a couple here, a couple there. I think it was in 4 or 5 orders that I had ordered them. And they weren't really expensive. Like, most of my orders were just enough to get free shipping. That's generally what I do. I order enough to get free shipping, and then I'm good. And it's not usually, it's like $20 maybe. So these have been coming in one at a time here and there, and I just kind of left them. I haven't had time to look at them, but I wanted to show you these because I was really excited about these. These ones here. Oh, and I did order, remember that little book I made to hold my dies? I actually ordered some packaging. So these little dies here are going to end up inside this packaging, and I'll be able to put it all together and into that little flip book. I'm hoping to find another one of those flip books actually, so that I have 2 or 3 of them going that has the dies. But this one here, okay, it's a lot bigger than I expected. I thought it would be a lot smaller. This is a box template, and you make little boxes out of it. And I guess the box is going to end up being that big. And I guess it'd be okay if I'm making Barbie doll donuts, or if I'm making a rectangular cake. It has a window in it that I can put in plastic. So I'm going to see, you know, if it might be the size of one, you know, when you order one of those big cakes, when people retire and stuff like that, you order one of those really big cakes. This would probably kind of be, because 1 inch would be 12 inches, so 1.5 inches. Yeah, it would be like a 16-inch cake or whatever. So I'm going to try it, and I'm going to try to make some boxes. I'm making Christmas ornaments in like huge bulk sets, so I thought this might be really, really good for that. Oh, I'm not going to show you that one yet. I ordered these just in lieu of Valentine's Day because these are all the little the love hearts, you know, that we used to get and eat. These are the little love hearts, and they all have sayings on them. I just love them when I found them. And I thought, well, I have to have that. True love, hot stuff, love you. Love, me and you, you rock, be mine. I don't know how I'm reading that all backwards and upside down, but I thought this is going to be so much fun to do. And I have a special project that I'm going to make for my grandchildren with this one. So, and I was actually telling my grandson about that. He's just like, that's a cool idea. So that is saved for that. Now, I ordered this because it had dimensional flowers, and I wanted some of the small ones. but I can use all of them. I think they're all going to be really nice once I cut them all out. So I ordered that. I needed some book plates for inside my journals, and that's the reason why I ordered this one. Just because this design, it's not my favorite thing to have to cut out 50 of those. So I thought this is probably a time saver for me. And then I have wanted these for a couple years now. These are page tabs. And I found this and I went, wow, look at that. I could just make a whole bunch of them. So I'm going to be using up all of that paper in my paper bin. And I'll be cutting out a whole bunch. And you're going to be seeing a lot of journals having some tabs on them of some sort. So, and then this I've wanted for a few years. These are specimen slides. So there's larger ones and there's smaller ones. And I'm going to have a lot of fun making these up. So this is going to be a fun thing for me to do. I have little butterflies that I've cut out. I have little plants or little leaves. And I thought that's what I'm going to put in the centers of these. Or even a picture or a portrait or something. And I thought, you know, I wanted to make them for years to stick in my journals. And I never had the template. And I thought it was just too much work to cut all this out. So I found this and I went, oh, I'm so ordering that. So that's what I did. And then this was just odds, I think. I think these were just an odd set of something that I threw in there because I like this one flower here. I really like this design on it. So I'm going to see how it turns out. But I popped it in there just because I needed another $3 or something to get my free shipping. So I threw that in because it was one of the ones that I liked. And I like these leaves too. I can actually cut lots of those out and put them with my little 2-inch flowers and use them with them. So I'm happy for that because my punch for this leaf broke. Then I ordered tag templates, but they had these little ridges on them. And I kind of like that. It's like washboard or whatever. And I really like that. So I thought that's going to be unique to throw into journals. And then I ordered this because I have these, but the ones that I have a slit in them because you're supposed to put them in a card and then stick a message down into the slit coming out. And I was trying to sand off the slit part because I wanted an envelope that had no slit in it. And then I found these, and these ones didn't have that little opening. And I went, well, I'm just ordering those then, because that's just half the battle beat for me already. So I ordered these because I love the little mini envelopes. And I want to do some special things with these. And then I was making something in the journal, and it was pocket cards. I've been making a lot of pocket cards lately. I think I bought 7 or 8 sets of pocket cards. And so I've been making all these pocket cards, and I thought, look at this. This thing can cut them out for me. And I thought, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try that. So I'm going to be trying this to see what it does for me. And I'm going to show you, I have one more set. This one here. This is a special one that I ordered because my daughter makes female earrings. And last summer, we were finding sheets of cardstock that we could use as backings for her earrings. But I found this template, and you can hang chains from it if you like, earrings, studs, dangles. And I went, that's perfect. That is exactly what we needed. So I ordered this. This one was about $6 or $7. $6? Something like that. Canadian, I don't know. But anyway, I bought it because I thought I'm ordering that. And then when we're putting together earrings and stuff like this, this is going to be perfect. I will just cut out like 100 packaging of one type so that she has them all the same. So that's going to be nice. And then I ordered something. I thought this was much smaller. I'm going to show you what it is. This is a purse. And this is the template for a little purse. And I thought it was going to be a miniature purse. You know, because lots of times you order things and they turn out a lot smaller, right? And I think this is the handle, I think. But you know what? I might just try to make it and see how it turns out. Maybe we'll have a purse and earring combo or something. So, and I thought, well, that's kind of neat. So, and then you use this, you transfer it onto your fabric or whatever. You use leather. and you make these little purses. And I thought, well, they're kind of cute. I'm going to give it a try and see what happens. Maybe I can scale it down somehow to make it miniaturized, because I wanted to do some miniature purses for my dollhouse. But this will be too big. But this will be good as a useful little purse. And then I ordered this, and this was, I thought this was actually a stamp. And it's not, it's a stencil, so it has holes. But this will be good for you, like using putty. If I put putty on something to give it a texture. So I might just try that, maybe on the latest journal that I'm working on. And the last thing I ordered, well, I think there was a couple more things, but I don't know where they are. The last thing I ordered was this thing. I've never used one, but I've seen them on TV, and I went, I wonder if it actually works. This is supposed to be one of those cuttery things. Let's see, I don't mind if I destroy it. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. But you're supposed to be able to cut in all sorts of directions. Whoa! Did that do anything? I don't, oh, I'll cut that way. Okay, let me see. I think I need to get better at this. It is interesting. I'm not sure if I like the way that it just kind of flops around, though. You'd have to kind of keep track of where you've been cutting. But that is pretty cool. So I'm going to play with this until I get good at it, because it feels like it swivels. But the blade is a lot thicker than I expected it to be. But it's extremely sharp. So if I can't use it for cutting, I'm going to find another use for it. Maybe something in miniatures. But we'll see. But it was a really interesting object. And I actually had thought that I had ordered 2 of them. But they were actually a little more expensive. And I thought, $5. Okay, I'll order that. But fun stuff from Temu. So I'm going to cut out some of these. I'm going to come back in another video, and we're going to cut out some of these and see how they turn out. But anyway, thanks for looking at my craft goodie haul. It was a lot of fun picking these up and sorting them. I must have a list of about 50 or 60 things I'd love to have, but money, you only have so much money in the world, so I didn't order them. But yeah, I'm going to have some fun when I get all the goodies that I'd like to have. I have a lot more templates that I'd like to order, but I don't like to pay a lot of money. So, and I only order, like last year I ordered from Temu. So I don't order all that often, but I kind of went this month, okay, I'm going to try. And I wanted to get a little finger piano, so that's why I actually ordered in the first place. So, but anyway, you have a great day. This is a lovely Sunday. I'm going to cut a couple of these things out. I have my little cuddle bug over here. I'm going to see how these templates actually work. So, and I've got a little bit of scrap paper here. So I thought, well, I'm going to try some of those. So, but anyway, I'll be back in a little bit, and I'll see you soon. You have a great day. Bye-bye.